Muric to National Assembly, stop indecent dressing. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. An Islamic Human Rights Society, the Muslim Rights Concern, has appealed to the National Assembly to move against indecent dressing in Nigeria. The organization, in a statement on Thursday, wants legislators to enact laws that will criminalize indecent dressings. The statement was signed by its director, Professor Ishaq Akintola. He said in a video, and I quote, "In a video which went viral recently, an Okada passenger was seen giving one stroke of a cane each to two indecently dressed women on the street. There was nothing the woman who received the punishment could have done because the Okada man was in motion. In fact, one of the two women rolled on the floor breathing in pain while her traducer yelled at her, 'Go and dress well, idiot.' While we do not endorse the action of the Okada passengers, it is capable of enthroning anarchy. We affirm clearly, unambiguously, and unequivocally that this singular action is a wake-up call. It has opened our eyes to the fact that appearing half-nude in public has electrifying effects on the opposite sex, and that something must be done about it. Different methods have been adopted in different Nigerian environments to discourage indecent dressings. For example, the Hizbah Sharia police is always there in places like Kano and Sokoto to check indecent dressing. In some Igbo communities, market women will surround any woman who dares to come out half-naked to the market. There will be shouts of "Ashawo come market," and the woman will open sachets of pure water to spray on her body. The most recent and most outstanding example of the rejection of the indecent dressing in Igbo land is the ban imposed on the use of miniskirts by schoolgirls in Anambra State by Governor Charles Chukwuma on Monday, 19 September 2022. Several Nigerian tertiary institutions have also rolled out dressing codes in a bid to outlaw indecent dressing. The Buhari Idiagbo regime 1983 to 1985 had also introduced war against indiscipline, with indecent dressing among women as a cardinal area of attention. The move succeeded in injecting a strong dose of discipline at the time, but enemies of morality truncated the administration, and the succeeding regime of Babangida turned back the hands of the clock. Muric rejects the one-sided view on sexual harassment. Most women who dress half-nude in public boast of dressing to kill. But who are the victims of this attempted mass slaughter? It is men. We submit that indecent dressing by women is tantamount to sexual harassment on the part of the descendants of Hawa, Eve. Therefore, should be no preferential treatment for women on the issue of sexual harassment. Women are as guilty as men, if not more. Rape is on the increase in society today because moral bankruptcy is at its peak. Women are now anxious to expose provocative parts of their body and parts of their anatomy in public. That is seduction. We have the opinion that there should be consequences for women who seductively expose sensitive parts of their bodies, and the law of the land should be amended to take care of this. Already, Section 26 of the Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act 2015 provides for the indecent exposure with intent to cause distress, but it is hardly ever applied. This is the time for our lawmakers to take a second look at that aspect of a law with a view to strengthening it and effectively criminalizing indecent dressing. Both the executive and the judiciary should also support the legislature for enforcement, because any law without political will is a toothless bulldog. We call on both the church and the mosque in the country to stand up to be counted in the fight against indecent dressing. After all, both the Bible and the Quran forbid indecent dressing. Our call is all-encompassing. We condemn indecent dressing among women as well as among men. It is common these days to find men wearing earrings, weaving their hair like women, sagging and wearing tattered jeans. 1 Corinthians 11:4-3 requires women to be properly dressed. Deuteronomy 22 verse 5 goes on to say, "A woman shall not wear anything that pertains to a man, nor shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all who do so are an abomination to the Lord your God." Yet, we find that women wearing tight-fitting trousers with blouses or shirts that stop above the navel. Quran 7:26-27 equally reminds mankind with the words of, "O children of Adam, we have bestowed upon you clothing to conceal your private parts and as adornment. but the clothing of righteousness is the best. That is from the signs of Allah, that perhaps they will remember. Verse 26. He continues in verse 27. O children of Adam, let not Satan deceive you in the manner he deceived your parents out of paradise, pulling off from them their clothing to reveal to them their shame. He, Satan, and his agents watch you from a place where you cannot see them. We made Satan a friend for those who have no faith. It is obvious, therefore, that women who go out naked, half naked in public, and men who wear earrings, weave their hair like women, sag the trousers, and wear tattered jeans are deceived by Satan. A word is enough for the wise. First of all, immodest dressing is a thing of today. In fact, this is in this generation, you see immodest dressing being praised rather than somebody who is covering their clothing. Now, Muric on this one, I think they're absolutely correct. I no go lie. I won't lie you. I no go lie. They are correct. They are correct. I won't lie at all about it. Okay. They should also stop the radicalization of Muslim students in the name of Islamic teaching. Okay, we're going to come to that. Though I don't read the body, but with the reading, I support him for the very first time. I'm telling you, he's making a whole lot of points. If you see the way things are happening in this country these days, my dear, as a lady, it is becoming difficult to go to the market and find clothes that will cover you properly. Ladies in the house, am I lying? It is either the one that is open at the side, or it's either you have the one that is properly covered but it's too short. It is other. They tell you that these things when they happen in a season of play. Women in the house understand. For you to wear clothes now that are really, really okay, you have to find and search. And this is not supposed to be. If this isn't addressing the problem of Nigeria, why some are losing everything in their Babariga, you are talking indecent dressing. Dressing should start from us. I know. Yes, we have a lot on our hands as a country. We have a lot, we're facing a lot. But that does not mean we should not take a glance at this one. Especially we, the electorate, or we, the individuals here. You have no relationship with the divine. Therefore, you cannot think there's a carnal commandment given by man that can save a man from the burden of sin. No nation has chosen your method has succeeded in freeing its citizens from sin. Not even Iran, where wearing hijab. You have been a strong advocate of improperly is a sin, but the mother of the offender is not. Way out, minister Christ to them. No lady who has Jesus in her dresses indecently, even without human law to regulate their dressing. Christ within is